Hi there, my name is Emma, and in today's lesson, we're going to look at the difference between try to do and try doing. We're going to look at other verbs other than do and doing, but we're looking at the difference between the gerund form of try and the infinitive form of try. So let's get started. Okay, so first let's look at what's known as the infinitive. What do I mean by infinitive? Well, I'm talking about when we have two verbs. So we have verb 1, which is try, and we have a second verb. So here's verb 2. Okay, so two verbs in the sentence, and they're connected with the preposition to. Okay, so for example, I tried to eat healthy. Okay? We're going to compare this to try verb, and the verb ends with ing. This is called a gerund. Okay, so again, we have two verbs. Verb 1 is try, and we have a second verb, which is verb ing. So for example, I tried eating healthy. All right, so what is the difference? What is the difference between try to and try verb ing? Well, let's get started with try to. Okay, so when we try to do something, it means we make a very big effort. We attempt to do something that's very difficult. So we're not doing something that's easy. We're doing something that's hard. We're trying to do it. And oftentimes, even though we try our best, we often fail. Meaning we don't do what we want to do. We try hard, but we don't do it. So let's look at some examples of this. Okay, example number 1. Maria tried to climb Mount Everest. Well, first of all, notice we have verb 1, we have 2, and then we have verb 2. Okay, so it's the infinitive form after try. Now, is Mount Everest something easy to climb? Is it an easy mountain? Can anyone do it? No. It's something difficult. So that's our first clue. Our second clue is that Maria, she tried her best. Okay, Maria tried to climb Mount Everest. This sentence indicates she probably failed, meaning she probably wasn't successful. She tried her best, but she probably didn't climb Mount Everest. Let's look at another example. I tried. So here we have verb 1 again. 2. Verb 2, watch. This is a really scary movie, Paranormal Activity. I don't know if you've heard of it. So I tried to watch Paranormal Activity, but the whole time I had my eyes like this because it was too scary. So I tried to watch it, but it was too scary. So for me, this is something difficult. Watching this movie is very difficult because I jumped a lot. I couldn't watch this movie. It was just so scary. So for me, it was difficult. I tried to do it. I attempted this difficult action. Was I successful? No. The whole time my eyes were covered. So I don't know what happens. I heard a lot of screaming. I can imagine it was very bad, a very scary movie. Okay, our third example. Deepak tried to study, but he was too tired. Okay, so for Deepak, studying is a very difficult thing to do. Why is it so difficult? Because he's tired. I don't know if you've ever tried to study when you're really tired, but it's not easy. You look at the paper, you can barely see things. You read the same sentence again and again and again. So for Deepak, he tried to study. It was too difficult. So again, difficult action. He tried his best. He probably failed. I don't know about the test, but he failed his attempt at studying. Okay? Now let's compare this to try verbing. So what does try verbing mean? And so we can put any verb we want here. Well, it means we're doing some sort of experiment. By experiment, I don't mean you're a scientist and you're in a lab doing an experiment. I mean, you're doing something you haven't done before, so something new. It's something that's not really difficult. Here we had all these difficult things we were doing. Here, what you're trying, it's not difficult. You try something, but you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so the outcome, you don't know what will happen, and you want to see what will happen. So in this way, it's an experiment. So let's look at some examples. Someone might tell you, try. So here we have verb 1, adding. We have our ing. Add is verb 2. Try adding salt to your potatoes. Okay, so again, this isn't something hard to do. You just need the salt shaker. You go like this, there, unless there's a salt shortage. So that's very simple to do. So not difficult, but we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe if you add the salt, you're going to eat it and there's going to be too much salt. Maybe there's not going to be enough salt. Maybe you're going to love how it tastes. Maybe you're going to hate how it tastes. What happens is somewhat unknown. You can guess what's going to happen. You'll also notice it's giving advice. Oh, try adding salt to your potatoes. Try doing this. Try doing that. We often use try doing when we want to give advice to someone because they have some sort of problem. So if I said to someone, try adding salt to your potatoes, maybe they told me before their potatoes are bland. They don't taste good. Okay, let's look at another sentence. If you can't reach me by email, try calling me. So again, we have, in this section, we have our first verb, try. Verb 2, call. And ing. Okay, so if you can't reach me by email, try calling me. So again, this isn't difficult to do. Picking up a phone and calling, it's not difficult. It's not like climbing Mount Everest or watching Paranormal Activity. But the thing is, you're not exactly sure of what will happen. You can assume the person you're trying to call will probably pick up, but it's not 100% guaranteed. Okay? So again, this is experiment. You try to do something, but you're not exactly sure what will be the outcome, what will happen. Okay, so now we're going to look at both try plus the infinitive, try and the gerund, and we're going to do a quiz together. Okay, so let's do this together. Our first question, if you want to become a better English speaker, try English whenever you can. Do you think this is try speaking English or try to speak English? What do you think? Well, this would be try speaking English. Now, why did I put speaking? Well, number one, this is almost like an experiment. You can guess what the outcome will be. You want to see what will happen if you speak English. Will your English improve? Is that going to be the outcome? The second thing is, again, when we use try ing, this is often advice. Somebody is telling you advice to help you out. Try speaking English whenever you can. That will help you get better at the language. Let's try number 2. I tried my driving test, but I failed. Do you think I tried to pass my driving test or I tried passing? Okay, well, this is our clue. Failed. So clearly this was too hard, too difficult. Sorry. Oops. I tried to pass. Okay. Let's look at number 3. If your girlfriend is angry at you, maybe you forgot her birthday, try her flowers. Do you think this should be try to give her flowers or try giving her flowers? If you said try giving her flowers, you're correct. This is, again, like an experiment. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. It's easy to do, to buy flowers. We don't know what's going to happen, but maybe she'll be happy with you. Maybe she'll forgive you for forgetting her birthday. And again, try giving her flowers. This is a piece of advice. What should I do? Well, try doing this. Okay? So if you want to become a better English speaker, I invite you to check out our website at www.engvid.com. There you will find a quiz where you can look at the difference between try to do and try doing. So try doing our quiz on the site. And until next time, take care.